She was the only survivor. The night her family was annihilated left her in a silence that no one could understand. The man responsible, Daniel, was sentenced to life in prison. The world expected her to seek distance, to try to forget. But Laura did the unthinkable. Years later, instead of hatred, she sought a connection. She began to write to him, to visit him, until she made the decision that defies all logic, all human reason. She decided to marry him. The ceremony took place in a cold room, through reinforced glass. There was no kiss, there was no party. There was only the signature on a paper that bound them together forever. But what is this bond? A marriage without coexistence, without a future. A union with the architect of her own pain. The outside world calls it madness, but for Laura it seemed to be the only way. The question that no one could answer was the simplest of all. Why? Psychology tries to offer answers. Could it be an extreme form of Stockholm Syndrome, a bond, forged in trauma? Or was it the ultimate act of power? By becoming her only connection to the world, she controlled it, a subtle and eternal revenge. Perhaps it was a traumatic bond, the idea that only the person who caused her the deepest pain could understand the depth of her emptiness. She didn't fall in love with the man, but with the darkness they now shared. Each theory is a piece of an impossible puzzle. Today, her life follows this silent routine. Visits, letters, and the constant companionship of memory, and the man who embodies her. She offers no easy answers. Perhaps there are none. The truth may be simpler and at the same time more frightening, that in order to understand herself, she had to get closer to the source of her destruction. And it forces us to ask the ultimate question: what really drives a woman to marry the man who destroyed her life? The answer may say more about human nature than we are prepared to admit.